I was born in Leicester, but my mum's side of the family were Preston, and as a kid we didn't really go to football because my dad wasn't a strong Leicester City fan. So what we did have was a sort of family link loosely with the club, and my great aunt, who lived in Preston, used to send newspaper cuttings of what was going on at Preston through the post. And so it was a sort of natural progression that once, when we were on one of our regular school holiday visits up to Preston, that we actually went down to Deepdale. The game was against Bristol City. It was December '96. Preston had just been promoted to the sort of third tier of football, and North End lost 2-1. But just the atmosphere and the feeling around the club was of a community club, of something positive and something that was good to be involved in. And I think from that point I was hooked, and tried to get then to as many games local to Leicester, or certainly back up here in the school holidays, as possible. Well, the early days were, as North End were battling against relegation in those first 2 years up. Okay, a few defeats. We would go around the local grounds, sort of Chesterfields, Notts Counties, Peterboroughs, etc., and I very rarely would see North End win. But by the third season at this level, we had a young Scottish manager by the name of David Moyes take over, and things started to change a little bit. We started to pick up victories, and there was much more of a sort of momentum about the place. That was the first season I had a season ticket on the Old Town End, something which, of course, many happy memories. Just the atmosphere on that place. It didn't matter who you were playing, why, or whatever. It was just a really special thing to be a part of. By the second, sort of the fourth season at that level, I remember going to Lincoln. We were 3-1 down. We were charged at the exorbitant price of £13 to stand up, and that seemed quite ridiculous, and we're feeling quite sort of ripped off. And for the 85th minute, so 3-1 down, we won the game 4-3. And I think that just showed then the spirit and the fight that David Moyes had instilled in the squad. And from there on, I don't think we looked back. We went on, obviously, ultimately to secure the league at Cambridge away. In a game we lost 2-0 and were rubbish, but we secured the league. And just some of those games that season, winning 1-0 at Wigan, a Michael Jackson header, just some brilliant nights, brilliant days following Preston.